So in this video, we're going to start the day at Café Central. Then we're going to explore the Hofburg area. For lunch, we will be trying the Naschmarkt market.
Naschmarkt.
Don't know how to say it. And then I think we will relax a bit at the Belvedere Gardens. That's the plan. It may change. Keep watching to find out.
It's a rough choice.
Free water.
Tastes like what? No, it's
And it's so quiet. There's no one here. Café Central is not just famous on Instagram. For Vienna, it's not just a coffee house. It used to be a living room for intellects to meet and exchange ideas over coffee and cake. It is where Trotsky, the Russian chess player, would regularly play chess when he was exiled to Vienna. Sigmund Freud was also a regular here, as well as other writers, poets, and revolutionaries. And you feel this history in the building itself. As for the pastries, they were nothing short of amazing.
yeah, so you can get the pastries. There's quite a nice selection. It's a rough choice. So good morning. Day 2 here in Vienna. We started off the day at Café Central for breakfast.
Yes.
I would say it's a very spectacular place. Love the ceiling. We had some nice pastries to start off the day.
And some tea.
Yeah, we're not too big on coffee, so please excuse that. But so we had some tea and pastries.
Very good. I think it's worth the hype.
Yeah, well, the pastries very.
The place is nice. The food is good. So, yes, approved.
Recommend.
So next up, we're going to explore the Hofburg area. To go into this building, you need to go into one of the museum it houses. That way, you can gain access to this curved part of the building. We're going to go into the Weltmuseum. See what it's about. I know for sure it has an armory in one of the levels, so that should be interesting for us.
Yeah, maybe a fun, but not really fun, but interesting fact on this particular part is the balcony you see up here. That has been deemed off limits, being that Adolf Hitler announced the annexation of Austria from that particular balcony. So it's a bit of a
sore topic
for Austrians, and for that reason it's now off limits. But we will be walking behind it in this curved wing of the palace. So.
As soon as you enter the Weltmuseum, you find yourself in the Grand Hall, called the Hall of Columns. It serves as a grand introduction to the vast collection of artifacts from around the world. The House of Habsburg tour shows a collection of arms and armor that tells the story of the rise and fall of the Habsburg. So we're inside the curved part of the Habsburg. And it's so quiet. There's no one here. So quiet. This wing, which literally translates its name to New Castle, was part of the project that was never completed. It was intended to be a symbol of imperial eternity, but the Nuremberg wing never hosted any Habsburg emperors. Instead, it became infamous when Hitler stood on its balcony in 1938, turning a symbol of Habsburg glory into a stage of totalitarian nationalism. Next, we're at the National Library, and it's giving big Beauty and the Beast vibes.
Oh yes.
This is the Prunksaal, or State Hall of the Austrian National Library. This was originally the court library of the Habsburg emperors. In the center is Emperor Charles VI, the Habsburg who commissioned the library. Okay, it's noon, so you know what that means. It's time to find lunch.
Yeah, so we're heading to the Naschmarkt now. Should be interesting. Should be a long road of stalls of different foods of multiple cuisines. So we're making our way there now.
This spot was considered to be where the Balkans began. For many years, this has been the place for faraway food. And this is still very evident today, as we came across lots of Turkish food and Indian spices. The market is divided in two: food and produce with fresh fruits, cheeses, olives, meat, and the other part which has sit-down restaurants with various cuisines.
Not something typically Viennese, but there's a stall with selling falafel. 6 of these for €1. Great deal. They're really good. So we decided not to eat at the market. It's still a nice experience to walk around, but instead we come to a restaurant recommendation by our tour leader, and we're gonna have lunch here instead. Hi. So the meal was very good. I'm very happy with the roasted beef with onions. Very tasty, nice gravy with it. Very enjoyable. The goulash was okay. I think the sauce was a bit too heavy on the paprikas, like too like smoky flavor to it. But all in all, it was okay as well.
Where are we going now?
So next we're going to the Belvedere Palace Gardens, essentially to digest this huge meal and relax a little bit. So.
The Belvedere Palace was built as a summer residence for Prince Eugene. Today, it is home to Austria's most important art collections. The garden is free to enter. Here you will find the mythical statues and the cascading fountain at the center.
So the Belvedere Palace was mainly the residence of Prince Eugene, which is a very famous general for the Habsburg Empire, namely because he defeated Napoleon in an important battle which sort of put end to the invincibility of Napoleon. So yeah, this is his residence essentially. Fun fact here is that the palace is essentially two palaces in one. There's the upper one, then this side, and the lower one down there. And the upper one was more used for hosting events and banquets and this sort of stuff, whilst the lower one was more the residence of Prince Eugene. Yeah, and between the two palaces there's this beautiful garden connected with landscaping and fountains and statues, etc., which is quite beautiful to have a stroll in. That's pretty much it.
I must say, everywhere we go, it's really quiet.
Yes.
And how do you say it?
It's peaceful, very peaceful.
Serene. The tourists are not noisy here. So for this evening, we have come to Prater Park.
From what I get there, it's some sort of theme park-ish area, which then extends into an actual park.
Hence the Ferris wheel in the background.
Yeah, so I'm not fully sure what to expect, but the plan is to explore a bit, show you around, and there should be also quite a number of dining options as well. We have a restaurant in mind which we want to try, and yeah, we'll see what the place has to offer.
Gabriel's not impressed.
But it's mental. Okay, there we go. Now, he put some speed on it.
Let's go eat.
Yeah, I mean, so far it has more of like a fair vibe.
It's like a fun fair.
Like a fun fair, yeah. So I mean, there's quite a number of roller coasters and a lot of these sort of like tower thing. Lots of these scary houses, bumping cars, and the traditional shooting games and dart throwing games and all these other scams.
But it's a nice.
But the vibe is nice, yes.
There's a lot of young teenagers around.
Yeah, I would say there's a lot of young people around.
If you're in the area, try it out.
It's worth spending an evening here, you know.
Shall we go eat?
Yeah. So the restaurant that we've picked to have lunch is this one behind us here. It's Schweiz House. We probably butchered that one as well. Yeah, so let's start to get a table here.
He's aiming for the pork knuckle.
Pork knuckle, yeah.
Buon appetito. Marcel, danke.
So basically about a kilo of a pork knuckle. Smells amazing. Really crispy skin. I guess we dive in.
That's a wrap on Prater Park. we're heading to bed. Tomorrow we have a big day, early start. Keep watching to find out what's happening.
See you tomorrow.
It's going to be very grand.
Yep.